Guys again. Really not thinking too much of how I feel. Just being able to do it is make me feel good. So that's all I'm worried about.
You're smiling as you say that. Do you feel a little bit of relief that you're back in this position?
I guess you can say that. I mean, it definitely took a lot of hard work, and I'm just happy I was able to persevere, and now we're here. Only way is to go up.
How much more are you doing now in practice compared to the beginning of it as it kind of comes along for you?
It's basically the same little routine we got, but I think just getting more comfortable. It's a mental thing. I just gotta trust myself, and when that comes, that just takes time. And I feel like as we keep getting deeper and deeper in camp, I'll obviously do more reps to get ready for the game. But right now, I'm just worried about staying as fresh as I can, and just trying to manage my load as much as I can.
How hard is that mentally? Like, are you thinking about the knee while you're trying to be out there making plays, or is it?
No, I think it's definitely getting better. When I'm out there, man, I'm just rolling. I'm not really thinking about anything too much, but it's definitely a challenge. But it's something that I kind of push to the side a little bit, and just focus on what I can, and that's what I'm doing.
You played for Coach Saban, and you used to always say, "I'll name a starting quarterback when somebody wins over the team." Has Todd done that as far as for defensive perspective? And if so, how?
I think Ty really stayed down, and that just means so much to us as a team, just to know a guy like that just cares so much about this place, about his teammates. It just makes you feel good. So I mean, Ty was already my guy, to be honest. I mean, man, just seeing him coming to work every day, he's getting way more comfortable in his leadership, and being able to manage the team and win over the team, like you said. And man, it's just a pleasure to see, just knowing he just waited his turn, and I would just love to see that he's so resilient. I can't wait to see him shine.
What has Nakai brought to the inside linebacker?
Man, Nakai he's a veteran guy. We call him Unc a little bit. I get called Unc too, but yeah, he's physical. He can get downhill. He just add an extra element of run stopping, being a quarterback of the defense. He can just do it all. And the good thing I like about Nakai is he doesn't care about anything else. He just want to do whatever to help this team win. And I mean, that's all you can ask for. And I'm just excited for him.
Deontae, heading into, I guess, year 5, have you been able to, I don't know, take a step back and kind of look back at what this kind of path from Mobile, Alabama to, I guess, 5 years into this is like? Have you been able to think about that at all, or what has that looked like kind of internally?
Yeah, I feel like actually during my surgery, not during my surgery, during my recovery process, it just made me think about a lot of things, and just really reflect on just how blessed I am just to wake up and be able to do this. So man, when I come here, I just try to be the same guy every day. I just try to have high energy, just impact my teammates, and try to inspire as best as I can. And that's really all I'm thinking about. I'm just trying to be the best teammate I can be, and that comes from my past experiences, and I think I'm doing a pretty good job of that.
Is that something that you kind of learned how to do in terms of affect other people and be that positive, or is that something that you've always had carried?
I feel like it's something I always carried, but I think it just took a little time to come out, and I really think just going through my injury, man, it just made me realize that, like, you really got one shot at this, to be honest. And you just got to take every day one day at a time, and no matter what's going on, how you feel, you just got to be a vessel for the next person beside you, and that's just what I'm trying to do, and that's basically my main goal for this year.
Deontae, about midway through fall camp now, how would you evaluate the 3 freshman inside linebackers, Duke, Luke, and Abdul?
Yeah. And those guys, it's great to be around those guys every day. They coming in. learning everything they can. Obviously, being a freshman, you're gonna have mistakes or anything, but the biggest thing I just try to tell them is just go full speed, like no matter what, because what you tend to do, you tend to like tense up and you don't want to mess up, so you just start playing slow, and that's not what got you here. So coach will fix all the scheme things. Just go around, run and hit. That's what we always say. And I definitely seen a lot of improvement from those guys, but obviously they still got a long way to go.
What kind of growth have you seen from Caden and QB going into their second year?
Yeah, man, those two guys are coming to work every day, no doubt. I think QB has the highest, like we got a player load per minute thing. He has the highest out of the linebacker, so that means he's working the hardest, to be honest. And man, it's just crazy to see, just from last spring to this fall camp, just seeing them grow and understand the scheme more, so they're able to quarterback the defense of their own. And I don't know, it's just great to see that. They got a lot of pressure on their hands because I'm sure they have conversations or in their mind about next year or anything like that, so they know they have to get ready for that, and I'm just excited for them.
So you played both ways in high school, right? Mm-hmm. What positions did you, like both on offense and defense?
Yeah, I played a little like Y or tight end, kind of. I played a little quarterback and wildcat, and defense, I was in the middle.
So when you think about a guy, because Duke had a lot of responsibilities, like out in Georgia, playing both sides of the ball, multiple places on defense. Like, what does it look like for him to kind of hone in his focus on being solely a middle linebacker?
Man, I think that's something he's still trying to learn. Seeing what it takes to actually be a SEC linebacker. This is not high school, and everyone's faster, and this is real football. So you can't just run around. Like, you gotta do your job first and then go make the play. But yeah, that's just something he's still learning. He's taking everything he can from myself, Justin, and Nakai, and I think he'll grow from it and he'll be better because of it.
Tim Keenan was just saying that the two biggest hits in camp he's seen so far, one by Dijon Lee and one by Justin Jefferson. But he couldn't remember who took it. Do you remember who was on the receiving end of those hits? Or do you not even remember them at all?
Nah. Well, Justin hit was actually yesterday, so that was Richard Young.
Okay.
And I don't know who Dijon hit. It was in the scrimmage, though. I know what he's talking about.
Who's got the biggest hit you've seen so far?
Justin Jefferson. That hit yesterday was pretty crazy, yeah, no doubt.
Can you walk us through what you saw on that hit?
Well, it was in the goal line, and they ran like a G lead play, and Justin just shot the A gap, and you heard it. You heard it.
When you see a running back coming through the gap, who's the hardest guy to bring down? Who's the guy you got to bring it?
2'6" Jam Miller, of course. He low to the ground, low center of gravity, so you got to bring for him. And obviously Danny Hill, he about 240, solid muscle, and he packs a punch too. But all the running backs, man, they coming with it for sure, and I'm just excited for them. I'm ready to see them run the ball 20, 30 times a game if they can. So.
Zayden Brown just described going against the Alabama offense as a chess match. Can you just talk about the challenge that's been for you as a linebacker in the middle? Seeing how the play is going through, seeing the ball come out of Todd Simpson's hand, just the challenge that
man, it's definitely a challenge because our offense has given us a variation of everything. Everything that we could see, and it's just. I don't know, and it's hard because we can't really scout against them. So, they're installing new things every day. But, it's obviously a challenge, and we're all for it, and it'll help us down the road, no doubt.
All right, thanks, Deon.